Hey everyone, and welcome back to Top 10 Everything. Today, we're rediving into some of the most baffling cases the world has ever seen, with our list of the top 10 most mysterious disappearances in history. These are the vanishings that left behind more questions than answers, sparking legends and theories that still captivate us today. So, buckle up and let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the Roanoke Colony. Picture this, it's 1587. And over 100 English settlers have just vanished from Roanoke Island in modern-day North Carolina. When Governor John White returned 3 years later, he found the entire settlement deserted. The only clue, the word Croatoan carved into a post. Did they integrate with local tribes, flee an unknown threat, or were they wiped out? It's often called America's very first unsolved mystery, and for good reason. Next up at number 9, we have the legendary Amelia Earhart. In 1937, this pioneering aviator was on a daring mission to fly around the globe. But somewhere over the vast Pacific Ocean near Howland Island, her plane simply disappeared from the sky. Despite a massive search effort, neither she, her navigator, nor her aircraft were ever found. Theories range from crashing at sea to being captured to even landing on a remote, uninhabited island. The U.S. Navy spent $4 million on the search, which at the time was the most expensive rescue mission in history. Sailing into our number 8 spot is the ghost ship, the Mary Celeste, discovered adrift in the Atlantic in 1872. This merchant ship was in perfectly good condition. Its cargo was untouched, and the crew's belongings were still in their quarters, but every single person on board was gone. The ship's lifeboat was missing, but there were no signs of a struggle or foul play. Storms, pirates, mutiny, or even a sea monster have all been blamed. Interestingly, it was a fictional story by Sherlock Holmes' creator, Arthur Conan Doyle, that really sensationalized the mystery and made it world famous. At number 7, we have the Lost Roman Ninth Legion. Around 120 AD, this entire legion of thousands of elite Roman soldiers vanished from the historical records. One popular theory is that they were annihilated in a brutal battle in Britain. Another suggests they were simply redeployed to another part of the empire and their records were lost. The sudden disappearance of so many soldiers remains one of Rome's greatest military mysteries and has inspired countless books and movies, including the film The Eagle. Coming in at number 6 is the heartbreaking case of the Sodder children. On Christmas Eve of 1945, a fire raged through the Sodder family home in West Virginia. Tragically, 5 of the children were thought to have perished. But here's where it gets strange. No remains were ever found in the ashes. The parents believed their children were kidnapped before the fire was set, and for years, there were alleged sightings and strange clues that fueled their hope. The family even maintained a billboard on the highway for over 40 years. Who's pleading for any information? Flying into our number 5 spot is a modern mystery. Flight MH370. In 2014, a Malaysia Airlines plane with 239 people on board disappeared while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. It just vanished from radar. Despite the largest and most expensive search in aviation history, covering thousands of square miles of the Indian Ocean, only a few pieces of debris have ever washed ashore. Was it a catastrophic mechanical failure, a hijacking, or a deliberate act by the pilot? We still don't know. At number 4, we have the infamous disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. The powerful and controversial American labor leader was last seen in 1975 outside a restaurant in Detroit. His vanishing act has become the stuff of legend, with most theories pointing to a mafia hit. The FBI has chased leads for decades, searching fields, under driveways, and even beneath a football stadium, but his body has never been found. Hoffa's disappearance is now a permanent fixture in pop culture, famously featured in movies like The Irishman. Now for number 3, the Bermuda Triangle. This notorious stretch of ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has been blamed for the disappearance of countless ships and planes. Explanations range from rogue waves and magnetic anomalies to wormholes and even alien abductions. While many experts argue the number of incidents isn't statistically unusual, the legend of the Devil's Triangle continues to fascinate and terrify. It's said that over 1,000 vessels have vanished there since the 1800s. Our runner-up at number 2 is the Queen of Mystery herself, Agatha Christie. In 1926, the world-famous crime writer disappeared for 11 days, sparking a nationwide manhunt. She was eventually found at a spa hotel, registered under a false name, and claiming to have amnesia. To this day, people debate whether she suffered a mental breakdown due to stress, was trying to escape her life, or if it was all an elaborate publicity stunt. Her disappearance was so sensational it made front-page news around the world. And finally, at number 1, the most audacious vanishing act of all, D.B. Cooper. In 19 demanded $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes, and then leaped from the back of the plane into a stormy night over the Pacific Northwest. He was never seen again. It remains the only unsolved case of air piracy in U.S. history. In a wild twist, a young boy found a bundle of the ransom money, about $5,800, buried along a riverbank in 1980. But no other trace of Cooper has ever surfaced. And that's our countdown. Which of these mysteries do you think will one day be solved? Let us know your theories in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing Top 10s. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.